Yes, so good to be true by no other person is Tammy Oposon. I love this particular song. When you begin to tell your testimony, what God has done in your life, what God has been doing in your life, people will be wondering, be like, is she lying? Now, so my own matter will be in Jesus' name. And I pray for everyone listening to Lagoon Radio right now that now so their own matter go be. You're on to Lagoon Radio, your favorite gospel radio in Nigeria. Yes, you're just tuning in. This is Afternoon Drive Show. Yeah, this is where we talk about entertainment. This is where we get to relax. And to be part of this family, all you have to do is to download the Lagoon Radio application on your respective device store. You can do so on Google Play Store or iOS, and also follow us on all the social media handles on Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria, and for Twitter and Instagram. Twitter will soon come back in Jesus' name, and I Lagoon Radio NG. Yes, that is just a simple way to be part of this great family. My name is Olumakaiye Ajadi, and some people call me Abike Treasure. Some people call me Shei Bebe. Some people call me, what other name? God, I got plenty names. Yeah, I'm so unique like that. I'm not here alone. I'm with my people, my crew in the building. I have what's up? I'm with by my right. Yes, it's by my right, not my left. I have what's up, Chimeze?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm good.
Yeah, good to hear your voice. As if I've not heard about it this morning. And I have Sandra in the studio. How are you there?
I'm fine.
I'm going to sponsor you for you. I will on this thing now.
Don't try it. God day. Anyway, good afternoon, lovely people. Yes, I'm still remaining your girl, Sandra.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I have Shegun. What's up with you, Shegun?
Fine. Good afternoon, Lagos. Good afternoon, Africa. Good afternoon, Nigeria. Welcome to the show.
Yes, good afternoon, Africa. Good afternoon, Lagos, everyone. Yes, I've said it's Afternoon Drive Show. So what's up? What is happening today? Yes, today being the 15th day in the month of July 2021. It's as if we don't enter the first half of the month, right? Abby? The first by next month something is coming in. I'm so happy. Anyways.
By next month.
By next week now. I don't want to
Where?
There shall be
Nothing is coming too early these days.
No. Why would you say
please,
that?
For me, it's coming too early.
No. Which
I
kind
didn't
of
know what
this
you're
one?
talking about.
For me, it's coming too early.
For me, it's coming too early too.
At the end of the month, it'll be as if you didn't receive anything.
Exactly.
I
Receive
know-
what?
Too.
I know
Receive
what I know what it means.
Receive what? God.
You know. Sometimes a week could be more than a month when something is happening. Oh, thank God! Though that thing is not happening. Hallelujah.
I beg go. It's too late.
Diplomatic man.
Hello, it is too late. If my Oga is listening right now, Oga, I beg, it is too late. Make una just bring am to the front.
But what are they bringing, sir?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Silly them bring it front. I'm just thinking.
No, for the fact that today is 15, I just checked my calendar. I was like, I'll just God, I was just calculating it. Wow, okay, no problem. Okay,
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. I'm telling you the facts.
Looking at the date, it's just like when we were about to enter July. I said, it's like this year the speed of the days is too much. June, we just did. Somebody was telling me. Somebody told me on the 30th of June. Are you going for the power for the month? It's a monthly program. I say, wait, Shebi, today is 30th. So we are now, June has ended.
Continue
So
praising
before I
the
know-
Lord, though. If hunger catch you, a day could be more than a week.
I'm telling you.
Now, so that's just a fact. Yes, today Afternoon Drive Show, the first gist. As I've said, I was talking about something. Whenever it's the middle of the month like this, I'm always happy. Family is always joyous that at least something's gonna happen very soon. Very soon. I don't know what is it, but then the first gist that I have here is a lot of people. I'm not married. I'm still very single. Yeah, and seeing nowadays we have a lot of marriage counselor, a lot of advisors. In fact, my book don't fool. I don't know if Chimeze's book too don't fool
I thought
for
this thing
advice,
again.
for advice. But then, one thing I know for sure. Somebody said, if you want to have a successful relationship, if you want to have a successful marriage, you must do this, you must do that. Please, is there any manual to this? Is there any manual to it? That is a question I want. And we've been talking about this thing, but then I think we have to keep re-emphasizing on it. Is there any manual to any good relationship or marriage?
Well, well, not there is nothing bigger, and though yes, talking from my, I cannot say from experience. Yes, from what I've seen. Yes, experience is marriage, but talking about relationship with people, I just know that you just have to be yourself. Don't fake anything. Yes, if you watch your ways, just be yourself the way you are. If anybody is coming, there is this saying that you don't owe anybody anything. That somebody comes into your life. Remember that some people they come, they just teach you a lesson and leave. Some we are positioned for it to happen. Because I believe that whatever happens is just God has planned it. But there are things that we do out of our own curiosity will make mistakes.
Yes.
But for me, looking at it, I know that if anything happens, if something happens like this, yes, talking about relationship being successful, you know yourself. My own is don't fake it, because me personally, I hate lies. I hate lies.
Like,
So
don't fake what? Don't fake what?
don't
Like,
fake your life.
okay.
This is you. Let it be you. You understand? So some people use fake life and enter into relationships. Okay, like let me give one example. We had a family friend then. He came from London. He just wanted to marry. He needed to get married.
That's
He
a
said
problem.
he was looking for a girl with a degree. You understand?
And that was all.
That was all he needed at that time. That any other thing can fall in place. They now met one girl. Maybe somebody contracted the girl. She now brought forward. They brought her papers that she graduated and the rest of them. Now they started making everything. Doing the preparations and the rest. The guy at the point of before the traditional wedding, and they were processing the papers. It got to a point to send the transcript. It was at that point that they found out that this girl never attended. She just attended school, but she never graduated.
Oh.
You understand? And at that point, the guy said nothing he can do. He forfeited the whole money. The girl was pleading. The parents were pleading. He said there is nothing he can do. That all he did, he was not even looking for love.
He was only looking
for
for
Certificate.
degree
Wow.
certificate.
That was
love,
deep.
love will come after. And that was the end of that marriage. The guy now later, in the space of 2 months, they got another person and started everything. And
Shapali.
though the plan crashed, he traveled back and came back after 1 year. Though the traditional wedding was like how do they do it? There's a way they do traditional wedding in the East sometimes. If the bride is not around, the elder brother or a family member will position and they use the picture. That's how they did. And after 1 year, he came back and they wedded. And so you see that fake life we are talking about. So for me, one of the manual is being yourself. This is who you are. Let your partner know that this is, my wife is sometimes he colo. He knows. And during that time, he will just leave you. You see, the woman colo finish, she will say, if no be you, if no be you, I've seen it happen. So for me, being yourself is number one manual.
Number one manual.
Yes, that is it. No faking.
But Chimeze, according to your story, when you're just saying something that just occurred to me, like I think whether you listened to last month June, there's something I actually talked about on Obunge show. Somebody sent something to me, you understand, on my burst, and that thing just almost like clean to what he just said. The guy said that, like, Sandra, the reason why I'm sending this to help me to send it to people should know what is happening.
Okay.
He actually, he wanted to marry from Nigeria, you understand, and he's looking for a love. The first thing I asked myself, doesn't mean he didn't find love for all his life over the States until he got his paper. He's working very well. He didn't find love there, you understand? You now come to Nigeria, you are looking for a love. He met a girl on internet, and he said that, okay, he asked one or two questions. The thing worked out. He came back to Nigeria and, did every necessary thing. But when he started processing the visa and all those things for them to travel, he found out that it wasn't what he expected. It's just like an Igbo adage that said that when you open ogili, you understand whatever you see there, you understand how the ogili decay, you take it like that. So that's what happened to him. And to me, I didn't know how to start telling him, oh, sorry bros, but you are at fault.
How?
You understand? You are looking for Rev'd wherever, girl. Say you saw her, she told you this, you understand? Do you prove her? You see, yes, she did it. She deceived me. Every day I want to travel. Everybody.
That's the point. I wanted to say something that he said he was looking for love in Nigeria. And trust me, Nigeria.
Oh, more.
It's supposed to.
What do you expect?
Yes. Some people, even when they are abroad, some people that they have said that they will not marry outside Nigeria, and some people have decided that they will not marry outside their tribe.
Yes,
it's a decision.
It's a decision.
That's one
true.
of the things that. So that's why if you see some of themselves that travel abroad, they travel out and they meet maybe a white lady and the rest of them maybe have 2 kids, and at the end they will still come back here and marry, which will also affect
the other kid.
So that is it. Well, Sandra, I don't know what Ezekiel wants to say, but no. Before Ezekiel says something, I from experience,
Okay.
not from people around me. That's why sometimes I just tell God, if you want to go into any relationship, marriage, or just pray, ask God that let Him direct, because I've seen both male and female.
The same.
I've seen it. It happened to my roommate self.
It happened
school.
to my auntie.
So
the life that my
so
godmother.
we can't. If time will not permit us. If I tell stories, we'll be here till 4 because I will tell you different stories. So the thing is, one thing I know is like I said, being
yourself.
Don't fake anything.
Don't fake life.
This
Come
is
clean.
me. Yes. In court they will say equity.
Now so
that 6 equity must do equity.
And see, there's an adage that says that what people don't know won't hurt you or something like that. And a lot of people believe that, if you keep your marriage private, people won't able to choke them out, or people won't really have a say about your family. And by doing so, you are protecting your family or your marriage. How true is that? Let me come to Shegun.
Maybe you should come again, no? That question seems.
Some people believe
funny.
that. Some people believe that when you display your family, when you display your partner, like PDA, you understand. You display your wife. Oh my days, you display your kids. A lot of people of the opinion that what people don't know won't hurt you. And they won't even when they don't see anything about you, would they be able to hurt you, or would they be able to say anything about you? Some people of the opinion that, again, by doing so, it leads to unsuccessful marriage or relationship.
Well, I think we there's no manual to that. Just have to be sincere.
Do you believe in PDA, like public display?
I don't believe. I don't believe it.
Why?
Even not to talk of I can lure you to an immaturity instinct. Yes.
To be displaying your partner or something.
You.
Okay.
From your
opinion, yeah.
Apart from that, security wise, it's not advisable. Yes, it's not. Sometimes there was a time people did it though. Even when somebody is going to the toilet, they say in the toilet on the social media, market things.
Siko, pray for me.
Siko, I think Johnny Mercy, everything people get to know. I think we are graduating from that word to another word now. I think people are getting sense. To me, well, there's no manual to that, but it's just, to me, it doesn't make sense. So there are some things in your life that should be private to you. Doesn't mean you don't want people to know, but I don't think it's reasonable to have that time.
Okay.
I tell you, it's not too reasonable to have time like that. I've never seen reasonable people, renowned people in the society doing that self. They don't even have the time.
Even when they do it,
you've not seen.
There are people do it though, but I don't.
Probably
You hardly
birthday.
see it. You're like, somebody. This is my. To me, it's childish.
okay.
me,
Interesting. You know, I want to add to what he just said. Reno said something that I don't know how true that Reno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly who I want to call, because I
Reno
know
said,
he just.
he said, cut in private, date in private, propose in private, prepare for wedding in private, and marry in public. Some people, they
Definitely.
even marry in private.
Sure.
Yeah, their choice.
You know, it's their choice. Some people will marry. Another one, he says, many things. Married life provide. Okay, no, he said, get pregnant in private, get pregnant in private, and celebrate births in public.
Definitely.
I don't know, and a lot of people were like, "Wow."
So
it's
when
actually
so
saying-
when they see your shape changing, they will know you've given birth. They won't be asking you questions.
and he said celebrate births
that's
in
what-
private, get pregnant in not that
Eh,
you announce
no,
your pregnancy.
No, that's what I'm saying. Give birth and celebrate it in public.
You
So
know,
when your
like-
shape,
I've actually seen somebody that give birth. You understand? As in, throughout the 9 months, nobody knows that she was pregnant, and
It
she
happens.
give birth. Nobody still know that she put to
but
bed.
she's
put to
aware
bed.
herself.
What do you say?
She's aware herself.
When would
that-
she be?
It's a secret.
Why
now.
would she be
She's
aware?
keeping it a secret.
A secret, yeah.
Nobody knew anything that about. Even as much as if you're friend, you will start like, "What happened? Do you have dead waist?" She like, "It's on my waist." But when you look at her, it's just her waist that She like people like, "Oh, that's good though. I like this your exercise. Say that's good though. Thank God." Even with her parents, that's what will shock you. The parents didn't know that she put to bed. How do we know? After
that
2
one
or
is
3,
wickedness.
after 2 or 3
Why
years,
did you say
let me
that?
not just say after 2 or 3 years, something just linked to something. People like somebody like, "Oh, when are you coming?" And you're like, "Come on, all these places that you travel, you are schooling, wherever. What's going on?" And people are asking, "When are you coming?" You say, "I'm coming. Don't worry, I'm coming." Until when something just linked. You're like, "Babe, you can kiss someone." No?
Yes,
Some
that
people
one.
are just like that,
Yes,
you know.
no, for me, talking about that, it's a choice, like Ezekiel said. We've seen celebrities, we've seen people. You don't see there is one child dedication. It was only the priest that was allowed to touch the kid.
Can you
No
imagine?
cameraman. Yes, people came. It was only the priest and the immediate family were allowed within the kid. Then after no other person saw the baby's face, but people ate, drank, and left. Yes,
Some people can
that is it.
Hey.
So sometimes you talk about security purposes.
Exactly.
You talk about the kind of world we are living into. We all have different experiences of life. You understand? Sometimes if you see people behave somehow,
There's
don't
something
don't
to
to
it,
judge
yeah.
them. Don't judge them because there is something that leads to that decision. That one apart. But for that person, without your family knowing, that one is wickedness for me. Because yes, people have to
For
rejoice
9
with you.
months.
For 9 months, yes.
Kilo
Because
shele.
sometimes this journey of pregnancy and the rest of them, sometimes you need partners in prayers,
Exactly.
especially your family members.
Especially mother. Even though you don't want to tell your dad, at least mother.
So you shouldn't tell your dad.
No, there's something she's saying.
No, the truth.
You know,
Even that
I
you
understand.
tell
Once you tell the mom will tell the dad. It's a family thing, but that one is wicked.
I know there's a mother that
but-
can hide it. If you find out that you have a father that can
two of them can kill them out
discipline,
too.
Okay, you mean the lady actually got pregnant out of wedlock?
because she's not married and she came from this kind of family that you dare not try such things. You
Okay,
understand?
now we
Okay.
understand.
So
it.
you understand?
I
thought-
So that's
okay.
the reason why she has to hide it from everybody. And that period was the period that she was actually putting up to travel, you understand, to the next country, which is Ghana,
Okay.
to go and school. And, she just came up like, oh, okay, she has to go there to start working it out. So the parents, okay, fine, no problem. Funny enough, the lovely father was
That's
the
not
one-
good, though,
the
honestly speaking.
The lovely father was even supporting, financial, sending money without know what he's sending money for.
No.
Well-
We'll not encourage that.
At
we'll
all,
not
at all.
encourage
That,
that.
that,
No.
that was the worst.
Yes, on that, don't forget that you're still on to Lagoon Radio, and we are broadcasting live from the Diocesan Palace here in Marina, Lagos. It's Afternoon Drive show here, and we've been talking about is there any manual to a successful marriage or relationship? And on that note that Sandra dropped us, they said 80% of marriages happened after pregnancy.
Who did the?
I don't know who did
Calculation.
you so.
That's all.
No.
Survey.
I will not subscribe to that one. 80%.
80%. That
pregnant.
80% is too. It's actually
No,
too
no,
much.
I
You
won't
can say
subscribe to
no.
that.
You can say 70.
70 for me is still
70 or
No,
60.
I can say 40.
No,
40 or
No,
30.
not 40.
no. We have high
What is
rates
happening-
of
what is happening now? It is around
it
70, 80.
unwanted
Is
pregnancy.
it now? Is it now or
We're talking
before,
about
generally? You said 80%. Is it
80% of
currently?
marriages that happened after pregnancy.
I still don't subscribe to that. For me personally, I still don't believe.
Do you know what? I let me concur with that.
Okay.
A friend too. We are just talking random thing, and he just probably like, come. I didn't know. I just have to be testing anyone that just enter. That's one I'm going to close eye to go and pay the diary and marry.
HIV
And
is real now.
you know what? I just asked question like, why will it be that? Why will you want to test before you get married? Does it mean you love all of them? Do you get that? Is it all the girls that you love? He just told me that, do you know my elder brother got married for like 10 years and the wife has not yet put to bed. The other one got married like how many years? So I didn't want to see like a family thing. So I want to break the
I want
gene.
to break the.
And I told him that it's not the gene problem. I think you should pray that your case should be different.
Different.
What if on the case of testing 3 became pregnant?
That exactly
Go
what
there.
somebody. That's exactly
You will
one of.
compensate the family members with one.
Wait, that's what somebody. I wasn't even going there. That's what somebody now just pop in like, come Sandra, you ask a good question. Come, what of the three of that? Those two. Okay, what will happen? I say, in my family, my mother need grandchildren. Don't worry, I'll go and pay that bride. I just look at it as your age.
Okay. On
Well-
that, there is something. Okay, you want to say something?
No,
There is something I want to say, and I don't know if churches have really stopped this. The lady getting pregnant before wedlock, and the priest or the pastor will actually bless them.
Well, okay. Before, let me start. Traditionally,
Okay.
normally in Igbo land, especially where I come from, if they notice that the lady is pregnant before even the traditional wedding, that traditional wedding will not hold.
Yeah.
It won't hold. Yes, traditionally, it's just that things have we hide many things now, but naturally in Igbo land, especially where I come from, if they notice that the lady, yes, you want to marry her, yes, let her put to bed first, then the traditional rites will
We'll
follow.
continue.
And in the church, yes, I know at a time the Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion made it clear that no pregnant lady will be wedded, because there was this saying that invariably you are wedding 3 or 4 people at the same time: the child, the mom, and the dad. So they believe that there should be a holy wedlock, the blessing of marriage, or after the kid, the wedding can come. I know at a time in Anglican Communion, they made that. In fact, it wanted to become a law. I don't know if it is a law now, but the church also still emphasize on just wedding.
Just
Not,
wedding, no pregnancy before
or-
wedlock.
Yes, blessing of marriage.
Okay. But another thing again about another thing, if you married and you think that you're a very smart person, that you can hide it from your priest, and maybe your priest got to know about it, you think he will actually keep quiet.
Do they do tests in your church?
Your certificate will not be blessing. Your certificate will be blessing of marriage. It's two certificate they will give you. You understand? The one that's holy wedding is different. Blessing of certificate is when you are very test.
Do we still have holy marriages these days?
But my brother,
Holy wedlocks. Do we still?
No, well, you know what? Like I remember
in my own church.
I remember one of my cousins when he wants to get married, because the wife stays in the east. So after the traditional wedding, she has to come up. You understand? Come back up to Lagos. So she was going for marriage. So one of he went to work. Now asked me, okay, let me take her to the church. The priest now asks, where do you stay? Do you stay? Which place do you stay? You know, jokingly, because he knows me. Like, oh, is she your brother's wife? I say yes. He's like, do you stay in there? He's like, hey, we all stay together. I say, cover them. And you know, that kind of thing. He does say, okay, no problem. You know what? Because you guys are already staying together.
Okay.
But it's going to be like this. Going to be like this. And he made it clear. And she got angry. Say no, that they have to go and wed in another place. You understand? They move on. They didn't wed in Diocese of Lagos. They move on to somewhere else to go and marry. So I told my brother, you that know the love everywhere, you should know the truth. Your wife should have been in another place.
I think the youth of the church should know the church very well, and they should abide by the rules of the church. Exactly. Discipline is like, it's something that we should take seriously in the church. Like me, I can remember then in my church, if you are pregnant and you are expecting the priest to bless you, you're on your own. You're on your own. I'm telling you, even in this Lagos, it's even worse than this Lagos, my dear sister. It's worse. They'll be dragging it back and forth. In fact, you say you go tired. You go say, I beg, now by force to go to church. I'm telling you, now by force to go to church, and you end up just doing your family thing, and you guys will just get married, park inside the man's house, and happily married. No need of
just go and do court wedding.
No need of blessing.
Is it court that gave you?
After you finish giving birth, you can go for blessing of
you
marriage.
know, a lot of people, I don't know, a lot of youth, they don't respect that church blessing again.
Okay, let me also say something now. You know, talking about church marriage, some people, because yes, I'm a socialist, I've been able to meet with people, and some people believe that church wedding is oyibo something.
Yeah,
I have a friend. He said it's not compulsory that he will do church wedding. That the only marriage recognized is traditional wedding.
Marriage.
That the elders of the land. He said when they pour the hot drink on the ground, that the forefathers have confirmed that you are married. That every other thing is a formality. That one oyibo are forcing us to wear suit and tie. Say no be compulsory.
Is that person a Christian?
That person is not. He's a Christian. He's a Christian. But like you said, the Catholic. I know when we were in Aba, Catholic Church, especially the youth arm of the Catholic Church, if before you should wed, you pregnancy test must they will excommunicate you from the youth and the rest of them. Now I witnessed another wedding. One of the big uncles when we were growing up, he married an Australian. He went to Australia. They came back and they wanted to marry in Aba then. So during the week of the wedding, they went to buy gown. The lady said she will not put on white.
She white?
Yes.
She's a white lady.
Yes.
Okay.
She said she won't put on white. Say why? She said she's not a virgin. That white is only meant for virgin.
That's how you mean. No.
Oh my God.
Wait. He said, like I learned something that day. This is way back.
No, it is not.
Let me tell you now. Okay. That's what I learned that day. Joe Ibona said that white is purity. That is meant for virgin. That she cannot put on white. And they later went and got gold. Something gold,
creamy
color.
Yeah.
So she wore it on that day. After when they were addressing her, they now covered her with veil. He said, "No,
way.
Remove it. I'm not a virgin." I was like, so after the wedding, we were like, what was happening? The lady now said that normally it's only virgin can wear white and
cover the veil.
Because the veil, when you remove the veil in the church, that is not who you've been dating and doing formalities with sins that we will come and cover
face
for
for.
again. So that is it. So if you look at it, so this is where the Bible comes in. And when we talk about the church wants us to maintain that spiritual aspect
Yes.
of the marriage. The marriage is a sacred thing. So you come to the altar, they bless your marriage, and you go. But some people are of the insinuation that after all, Jesus attended traditional wedding in the land of Canaan. That's where he turned
Water to
into
wine.
That there was no white wedding. The wedding happened at Canaan was traditional wedding. So that's I have a friend now. I still battle with him. He has 2 kids now. I say, okay, go and do wedding. Say, saying don't pay bride price. Waiting concern with church.
Some people even tell you that court marriage is the only recognized one. So church one is just. I was like, God.
I think some people say the court wedding, the reason why they want to do court wedding because of what is happening for them to get their grant, you understand? Being that, a lot of things are happening right now. You find out that after marriage, the man want to, they will
probably want to misbehave or something.
Yes, divorce and all those things. And so they can be able to get a property. Because if you ask me, court wedding is not even African thing.
But do you know that you cannot wed in the Anglican church without that court clearance?
That's what I'm saying.
You need that court.
You
need it now.
The reason why they made it now, because of a lot of divorce thing that's happening. So a woman too can get their rights. Because if something happened to the man, the family will come and claim everything from the, you understand? And you find out that your children will be suffering. They will begin to give you one extent or the other. It's our brother and this and that. So talking about the white thing that Chimize just said. Yes, I remember somebody else actually say that, and it was even as a priest. He told me something that a white is meant for holiness. You understand? When a woman, you are doing some things, being overseen, you are no more a virgin. You have stained the white. And you will now come your wedding day after maybe a night before then, you and your partner have already finished, and you came that day, you wear your white, not just wearing the white, you still cover the vein to come out to show, oh, you're coming.
Here comes the bride.
What I find out that, after you wear your white step to the eye, your husband is unveiling you. You understand? But you're no more unveiling. Most people have already unveiled. You understand? They have already unveiled.
Immediately, don't you know that immediately they get to that altar, they are holy. All things have gone.
No way. That's not true, baby.
This one is different.
That's the reason why they made it point that. And I find that a lot of people those that know that were like, oh, no worry, I want to wear cream. I want to wear gold. I want to wear good clothes. Do you understand? Why am I wearing white where I know that I'm not cha-cha-cha? Do you understand? Well, but a lot of us like, oh, it's my dream. I want to wear that.
We even says white gown or cream gown is the only cloth you can wear to church for your white wedding. For your church wedding, not white wedding. For your
Please
church
do
wedding.
Ankara. I've seen Ankara.
Abiu.
Yes, one lady wedded with Ankara last year
month
in Anambra.
Last month,
A fashionista.
Was it last month? Not last month.
Not last month, but this year.
Yeah, this year.
Yes.
It was lovely.
Very good. Araba, you can copy that. You're not.
I'm not a lady.
There is no rules that says white cloth or cream cloth is what you should wear for your church wedding. You can tell your priest that you want to wear agbada, you want to wear lace or Ankara. Yes, it's your choice.
Need to tell your church priest. No, just come in a decent place. They will wear you.
Yeah, they might be asking why. You can just say hey.
That's for choice. Yes, of choice, but for documentation purposes.
Yes, it's still Afternoon Drive Show, and I hope you are catching cruise with us. You're having fun with us. You're learning one or two things from the discussion that we're having here. Don't forget that you can be part of this show by calling this number 081-8952-4666. 081-8952-4666. That is the only way to be part of. Just calling. Share your thought with us. It's Afternoon Drive Show. Stay connected. Let's go on this short music break, and when we come back, it's still Afternoon Drive Show. Don't go anywhere.
Oh,
Yes, it's still Afternoon Drive Show on your favorite gospel radio in Nigeria. That was a very beautiful song I just played for you. I wish I can speak Ghana. Whenever my mom and our brothers, whenever they start speaking this language like the sorry, remember that song?
That's what I'm just laughing. Is your mom a Ghanaian?
He was born and brought up in Ghana.
Oh, okay. No wonder. Now I understand where the spirit is coming
Which
from.
spirit? Which of the spirits?
So, Chimeze, you need to see one song she always play. I didn't understand. You know where the song just have to start ringing on my ear. Last night I was just sleeping.
You were thinking about this song?
No, I was sleeping. So I was on at one of the channel, Ghana channel. So I just had that thing. I said, "Am I dreaming?" I turn. I look at my sister. It wasn't my sister. I said, "Okay, thank God." I was like, "Oh, okay, the DSTV is on." I said, that's these people, Shei's sisters. I still have to wake up that midday around that 1 o'clock. I said, okay, I'm going to ask Shei. So Shei, this is Ghanaian.
I actually love the language. I wish I can speak, but then I can't speak. Their language is just like Russian. Let me put it that way. Yeah,
How?
so fast now. You will not understand. Oh God, my tongue. Let me bite my tongue. It's still Afternoon Drive Show, your favorite gospel radio, and we are here live and direct. Yes, be part of this show. All you have to always do is to download the Lagoon Radio app on your Google Play Store or iOS, and also follow all our social media handles on Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria, on Twitter and Instagram at Lagoon Radio NG. Yes, I'm still your girl, Abike Treasure. Thank God, I can speak more than 2 languages. Yes, yeah, I can speak Yoruba, I can speak English, I can speak German, I can speak Igbo, I can Kwano, Kwano, Olongo. I can speak Hausa. I can speak small Hausa. Anyways, I'm multilingual. Yes. So there's this news in this Nigeria. We all understand what has been going on in Nigeria, and our senator says they want to deploy robots to come and fight criminals in Nigeria. What do you think about it? They will deploy robots. Maybe you shall know robots now. You know, You know robots now.
From where to where are they deploying the robots?
No,
I don't know.
when I,
I
saw
don't
it
know.
today on
They say I
the
want to.
newspaper,
They want to deploy
Yeah,
robots.
They want to. Is a way. Well, some of them have 2 years to go. Some of them are looking for campaign money. It's a way. If they get the approval to siphon money, Nigerian police cannot enter some areas in local areas. So like in this island now, this Lagos island, there are some areas police cannot enter. Is it a robot that will?
It's robot. Oh, that is what your Senate said. That's
but
what they
you
said.
know, because I think the reason why they are watching a lot of American movies.
That is it.
Yeah, they're watching a lot
Oh,
of American
in fact, you know
movies.
Nigeria
They-
have now
but
the
to-
season movie.
The truth is, the first night when I read it on newspaper review, what I asked myself, are we going to start making robots in Nigeria, or are we going to employ, as in
Import.
import robots?
That's a
So
good
the
question.
first to start with, how many robots do you want to import? Like 1,000 billions. A one robot is very expensive, very high.
You even know
expensive.
how much they sell.
No,
robots.
because at a point I'm this kind of crazy to know a lot of things about robots. You know,
Okay.
as in, you know, robots.
Sandra, wait. Can I talk? Let's give another news. Leave this one. You see this robot of a thing.
No.
We are not ready to. Look at our you going at night. No street lights. Will the robot use touch?
That's the way I'm coming
I,
from.
thi- I, think,
In fact-
I think it's just a misplacement of priority.
I'm telling
That's all. Like,
my
because
brother.
you will just hear all those ones in paper. Maybe in the state house, they may have maybe 2 or 3, and they will tell you we now have robots.
One person will bring his company.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move. Leave that.
You-
that-
you-
I
you
love
know,
Nigeria.
I just feel like, these people just like giving us news, something to talk about
and
every
that is
day.
it. Now, they
So
like
that is
distraction.
that
They like
distraction.
distracting
So
us.
that is just it, because this robot of a thing is not a subject of a discourse,
Exactly.
like for real. A lot of people.
The same people that ban Twitter want to give us robots.
Dum.
Well, so they want technology now. They want advancement.
And this is exactly what.
Nigeria, my best country.
Yeah, all right.
It's our best country, Sha.
I don't know, RIP to this particular guy that always been singing about this bad governance in Nigeria, in person of San Sultan. This actually happens early this week. And in fact, President
Sunday.
even sent.
Yes. A condolence message.
condolence
Sound
message.
Sultan, Ninja Ninja.
I was
Is
surprised.
that what he says?
No, that's his name.
That's
I
his
know.
name.
I mean, is that how the president?
President sent a condolence message. He said he's a true Nigerian,
True Nigerian.
that believes in Nigeria. Yes, I've forgotten his real name.
I've forgotten his real name too.
Yes, he's a Muslim.
He's a Muslim.
He's
yeah.
a Muslim, and Sound Sultan, like from me, because I listened to some of his songs. I don't know if I can get the pronunciation. Ajudabile. Area. No place
I mean,
like home.
area.
And the other one, he said
Mathematics.
mathematics. That was
Anybody
one of
that
his.
knows those early age, we all grow with
that was
mathematics.
part of. And the other one, he sang with Two-Face. One day, bushmeat go catch the hunter,
yeah.
and that is what is happening in Nigeria. And day before yesterday, the Nigerian male basketball, the Tigers, they paid a tribute to him because he was an ardent basketball follower. And he said something. He said that one day that the whole world will celebrate Nigeria in basketball. And coincidentally, that Sunday night he died. And Sunday morning he died.
Sunday morning.
Nigeria defeated USA
USA.
in basketball, 90 points to 87. Nigeria defeated USA
It was
pre-Olympic
like
game.
a dream came true.
Yes, and
And he
the
was
next
not
day
there to
he
celebrate.
was not there. And the next day we defeated Argentina. And the day they paid tribute to him, we lost to Australia in the pre-Olympics tournament. So friendly matches. But we are hoping that the Tigers will do well in the Olympic because Sound Sultan, he is an ardent basketball follower, and he's a true Nigerian. From the tributes I've read, and from the little I know about him, because I followed him up in his music, he's this kind of he's a big artist, but that big man
Ego
in
is not
the
him.
industry, the ego
Yeah.
It's not there.
It's
He
not
carries
there.
everybody along. People have testified that they've learned a lot of things from him, and you see, that's why we are saying, when you are alive, do
What
good.
impacts you?
Well, you want impact. It's not necessary that you will. Some people think that impact is giving money.
No,
There
it's
are
all
people
about
you
that.
mentor in the society in years to come. That name will never die. So rest in peace, Sam Sultan.
I'm
There's
telling
this
you.
interview that Ebuka ran him on
Yeah,
channel.
Robin. Yes.
Yeah, channel, and Ebuka asked him something. You have been there for years. You understand how many years? Like, is it like industry years? You say, or the real say, okay, industry years. Say, okay, industry years. You know, like football, that he has been there for almost 20 something. But when he now become in light, that everybody start knowing him is almost like 18 years.
18
you understand?
years.
He has been there doing something under. And I got to met him those days that we are shooting in Festac. You know, funny enough, I wrote something when I sent my own tribute. He wasn't the producer of that job. It's a musical film that they just call me. He wasn't the producer of the job. He wasn't the main key artist. He just like featuring artists.
Featuring, yeah.
So we're shooting Festac, and I was tired, you know, that game that when you're tired, you have to claim you're hungry or you're sick. So I just claim, oh, I'm hungry, I'm starving. And it was around 1 a.m. So he just looked at me and like, Sandra, are you sure you're hungry? I said, I'm hungry, I've not eaten. It's okay, don't worry. Keep walking, I'll get you food. And you know, true. You have to step out in that just to direct, well, please, you can continue with this. So I'm coming, let me just get something. People were like, oh, where is he going? He came back and bought something food. I just told myself, bros, don't be waiting at what I'm tired. It's okay. After this one. And from there, we now become good friend. And I find that the period that we worked together, that job, for that 1 week, 2 weeks of that production, he has been like a good friend, a good brother. He has not like, he's just been like, we met for a long time. The way he read, like, he would come like, are you okay? What's going on? How is everything?
He was a great.
He was a great.
He was a great man.
That was there with two Baba and Face and all those things. I met them that period.
And
Guy is
that is all what we always preach. Even as a Christian, it doesn't matter your denomination. It doesn't matter if you're Muslim, if you're Christian. It doesn't matter who you are. Just be good. Let people say something
nice,
positive about you. And talking about saying something positive about you, as a Christian, one day, I've said this thing before, and I will keep saying it. I won't get tired. That day, it was on a Sunday. Church never even closed that day. And one woman, because that young boy didn't actually deliver the message she sent him very well, you can imagine the kind curse the woman was raising on that boy. One old, like old woman, probably grandchild. Should be grandchild, probably grandchild, because the woman is actually old. You understand, but all these old literate. You understand? She was just raising. I was like, God. In fact, we did the church premises on Sunday. What are you preaching? What are you preaching to other young ones? What are you trying to tell this young boy, for crying out loud? And at the end of everything, now you go lead the women leader you go be the women leader for church. You say no, like for real.
I'm laughing. I think I remember that day because I think he called me like, is this or not part of the women's leader?
I don't know. Because it was funny that the woman crossed leg like this and was cursing. I was like,
Ezekiel wants to say something.
Church.
I think the rate at which that happens, it has been reduced drastically. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I hardly see that these days. Maybe because of the change of environment or all that. Because in our local places, my brother, he calls the day.
They don't send you.
By the time you hear a woman cursing like this, the rate at which they curse there is far different from the rate at which they pray. Well, maybe just our people now, they believe when they start cursing you, they are praying for you.
Well,
are you serious?
I tell you.
Wait, on what Ezekiel has said, me. Yes, my own is coming as an advice. Yes, as a parent, as a grandparent, you know, some of these things, provocations. Yes, sometimes we say this thing: what you tell your children is what they will become.
Exactly.
Instead of you laying curse on them, pray
Bless
for
them.
them, bless them. I know a woman. You cannot mention any or like the kid will do something. You say, come here. You behave like a goat. If it's possible, the woman will slap you.
Not a goat, but like a goat.
You say no. Don't ever mention it to my kid. Have you ever heard me mention it to someone else? And I know that woman. She has never in my presence, as I know, she has never called any kid any negative something. So he said, don't mention it to my kids.
Exactly.
So sometimes when the kids do something, he will maybe flog them. After flogging, they will call them. You know why I flogged you? You did this. If I win it, he said, it shall be well with you. It shall be well with you. God will bless you as you learn. So yes,
she was saying remind me like my mom.
She will say as you learn, God will bless
God
you.
bless you. Yes,
So some people, you wonder why some of these area boys, some of them maybe causes are following them.
Exactly.
Not
That's
maybe
true.
majorly.
Yeah.
You see your call out those. Tomorrow you see the boy on the road. Why
Misbehaving.
misbehaving? It's part of your. So bless them. Stop all these negative this thing, because we are Africans. We believe, even the Bible, there is power. Power in a spoken word.
Yeah.
So whatever you say, you declare with your mouth. That's why the bishop will always say, declare positively to yourself every morning. It shall be well with me. I will never encounter any accident. And sometimes you see it happening. Okada will just vroom, fall in your presence. You look them and just go your way.
And that's why you see that Psalm 91. We made it as a point in my family. You understand?
Okay.
We made it as a point. That's Psalm 91 from beginning to the end. I like, because sometimes you just recite it, you didn't know how. You understand it happens. And like what you just said, it just occurred to me that I went to one place to work, and one old woman, she was talking to me. To be honest, I didn't understand what she's saying. The only thing I was like, hey Joma, Emma Binuma.
Okay, she was speaking Yoruba.
Yes, the next thing I hear is Omo Buruku, Omo. You know that, when she not started, I just like,
But you can understand those ones.
Bros. I didn't understand the first thing she was saying. So I stood, you understand? So I was just looking at her. I was thinking that, okay, she wanted to send me something. So the next thing I just hear is, Omo Bruko, Omo this. I just thought, like, Emima. He said, Iwo. As in, when I say Emima, I say, Iwo, Omo this. I say, Mama, back to saying that my mother have never cursed anybody. Whatever you lay on my head, Baba, Mama, back to you. She not like, she not fought for ground. I'll kill her. I'll do this. You know when she would just fought for. I saw people coming down. I just fought for ground. Mama, excuse me. People that keep on like
African women, they are dramatic.
Before people landed, I start crying more than that.
You slap someone now. I'm trying to like make an analogy of how an African woman would do. You slapped a man now, and somebody comes in. You started crying.
That's it.
Why are you crying? He has been beating me since morning. And whereas you were the one who slapped the person, the person will just be dumbfounded like this. Like, what happened?
They say when your mom wants to flog you or slap you, you hold that hand. It's as good as slapping her.
I tell you.
There's something I remember. There's something I remember. There is something I remember. I could remember back then when my mom usually, when she normally scold us, she would say something. Okay, you don't listen. You don't listen. I'll be like, I listen. Oh, booming in Yabi, you're abusing me. You're abusing me like that. I was like, no, I'm just trying to answer you.
The one I could remember very well. It was in school. It was my sister. I happened to be the last born. So my sisters, they were not as tall as I am.
Okay.
So when she wanted to slap me one day, I just did like this. So she hit this place and she got pain. She started crying. I didn't beat you now. You were the one trying to beat me. I was flogged seriously at home. I tell you, because it was as if I did something bad to her. And she was the one trying to beat me.
You blocked it now. You use your hand to block.
Dodge bullet.
Self-defense.
Like
Hey,
you
it
just
is well,
reminded
though.
me. I grew up in a ghetto area, in a public compound per se. One woman, the children are very troublesome, and that's what we are talking about now. Abusing your kids and the rest of them. You see, the woman is one problem to another. No day ends without the kids.
Without issues.
With the family issue, they will be disturbing the whole compound. So one day, the last boy from the family, the woman was like, she wanted to beat the boy, and the boy, on way to escape, she pushed the woman. The whole community gather. The whole compound.
They start beating the boy.
The
Wait,
boy
It's,
ran
not,
away.
it's even
The
beyond
woman-
beating himself.
You know that their community in Aba came and they dealt with that boy. That you fought your mom.
Fought your mom. You pushed your mom.
You
beat your
was
mom.
trying
Oh my
to
God.
escape.
That kind of person, she will not stand up from that place.
She will not stand up.
You
gather.
bring coat,
The
you
whole
come and
compound
carry
gather.
her.
They say he said a lie. Say make them call the boy. Say then you come bring her up.
And with
You know,
goats.
in the village in the east. So those elderly men, when you do all those things to them, if he's a traditional entitled man, some will request cow, some will request goat
I'm telling
for
you,
them to stand
they
up
won't
from
come
there.
up. They will remain there until
They will remain there.
It's kind
It's
of
like a
funny,
taboo,
man.
But as we've been saying, as a Christian mother, let me first tell to our mothers first, because before we talk to we children, as a Christian, let people see that Christianity in us.
Sure.
Not only when we get to women society group in the church, that is when they will know you as a real Christian mother or something, or
Christian mothers.
Christian mothers or something. Let people outside see that, oh, this person is truly a Christian. Let people see the fruits of God's presence in your life. You get. We understand that kids can be, they can be annoying sometimes, can be provocating sometimes, you understand. You get. But then you're still a mothers. You'll forever be a mother. So I think mothers should always try to, pipe low. You don't have to say swear words. You don't have to curse your children or another person's child before making an emphasis or before making a point. No. If you're a Christian, a true Christian doesn't do that. And I believe a true Christian shouldn't even do that. Yes, it's still afternoon.
Yes,
Okay, you want to say
before
something?
you conclude, yes,
Okay.
let's go to the Bible. Talking about Christian mothers and
Children.
yes, let's go to Ephesians. Ephesians chapter 6.
Honor your father and your mother.
It says something there, Sha. Read verse 1 and 2.
Verse 1 and 2.
Ephesians.
Chapter
6.
6.
Okay.
Is it there?
Yes. Verse what?
Verse 1 and 2.
Children, obey your parents in the Lord.
Children first.
Children,
That's
comma, obey your parents in the Lord, comma, for this is right.
Verse 2.
Then in quote, honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment with a promise.
Okay.
So what's that promise?
Long life
You
for
will
now.
Long life.
Long life.
I think we are Bible students now. So that it
know
may
besides
go
students.
well with you, and that you may enjoy long life on the
Okay.
earth. And verse 4, fathers, comma, do not expatriate your children. Instead, bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord.
Thank you.
I don't want to mention slaves.
No,
Thank
you.
let's
Yeah.
end it there. Like
Thank
Shay
you.
said, the Bible started with children. Obey your is your duty. It's your ultimate duty to obey your parents. Yes, and the Bible also said in Proverbs chapter 22 verse 6, train up a child in the way he should go,
Yeah.
so that
Child
whenever
grow up,
he grows up, he will
not
not
depart.
depart
Will not
from
depart.
it. So that is the part of the parent. And now the other one, he said, Father, yes, I will use another version. Do not provoke your children to anger.
To anger.
So as a
But bring
parent,
them up in the north.
I think we have a sermonist now. Somebody is doing the sermon next Sunday. I don't want to mention his church, but if you want to see him in his church, he will be the one preaching on Sunday.
No, but talking about what you just say is everything is just being scripted. You understand? It's just like most time we young people, we always think that we are fast. We know it all.
no, that is it.
You
That is
understand?
it's
And
in our nature.
Leave the
It's in our nature.
path thing. The truth is, and on that thing, I still pour hand to the parents. The Bible says, train up a child in the
way
ways
he
of the
should grow.
Lord. So when the child grew up, he will never depart
from it.
No matter how the pressure, no matter how
The
the
peer
uh,
pressure.
no matter
Pressure.
how, no matter how,
I love that. The prayer pressure.
you are still
Continue.
Wow, you're on the
no,
way.
no matter how the crowd, the nation, you understand, the world,
Yes.
you understand, they will never take away that child. You will see that the child will still swim, but the child know where he's coming from.
Sure. Before, like, I know of a parent. I've never seen them. Yes. Okay. I've seen him only once flog the kids. I know that man only once in my life because I happen to stay with them. But these days he doesn't flog. If you just look at you, every
Omo, you
is
mellow.
a communication. You understand? So and there's this movie, this play in television going on. Let me not mention they have not paid us for advert. So the man, he will do for the children, and everybody will comport.
Not just a communication, but effective communication.
If I
last,
everybody will.
everybody will come.
Yes, a beautiful one. Yes, it's still afternoon drive show. Though we have a lot of, not a lot, we have like 2 people to celebrate today. Today's 15th of July 2021. We have like 2 people that we're celebrating them. It's their birthday. Of course, we'll be calling them as soon as we come back from this music break. It's still afternoon drive show, and I hope you are having fun with us wherever you are right now. Are you on your, what's the time now, on your way home? Yes, or yes,
Your way
Some
or
people-
3
yes,
o'clock.
Some people that are
some
doing
people
day.
is close. So
Yeah, some people have closed.
Some people
Some
have
are
closed.
Day duty. They are morning duty. Shift.
Okay,
All
like,
those
okay,
people
yeah.
on shift.
or
Okay, oh.
you are observing your
And some lazy workers.
She means which shift are you?
you're observing your lunch break, or you are still in the office, or you're inside the traffic in Lagos, wherever you are listening to Lagoon Radio. I hope you are catching fun right here and being able to impart 1 or 2 things on you today. So let's go on this quick music break, and when we come back, we'll be celebrating the 2 people that are having their birthday today. Stay connected.
I will never stop calling your name.
Heavenly Lord, your name is wonderful. Your name is excellent. Your name is beautiful. I worship you, Lord, for you are mighty. You've got the whole world in your hand. Heavenly Lord, your name is wonderful. Your name is excellent. Your name is beautiful. I worship you, Lord, for you are mighty. You've got the whole world in your heavenly Lord. Your name is. Your name is. Your name is beautiful.
Yes, I really wish to play this song more like longer than this, but we don't have much time on the side. Just 8 minutes before the hour of 3 p.m. And of course, another show will be coming up, Igirigi, by 3 p.m. Yes, so we have to do everything ASAP. Nigeria mainly, Alicia, very interesting. We have birthdays, we have people to celebrate, we have Betty to celebrate. I hope she picks a call. Yeah, let's try to hear from her.
You alone are worthy, Lord. You only you. You alone are worthy, Lord. To be praised and adored. You alone are worthy, Lord. To be praised and adored.
Okay, she's not picking. Today is her birthday, so probably she's having fun.
Women, apart from having fun, women don't pick their cause easily. You see they put it inside the purse, then put it inside the bag and zip that bag and zip another bag.
That's not true.
A lot of women,
that's
not
true.
not
That's
generally. A lot of women don't pick their cause.
Yeah, because we are trying to protect our phone.
Put it inside the purse.
Okay. It will be inside the purse. Like one of my little cousins told me. I say, "What? Every time you call your mommy, she's not picking." He say, mommy will put it inside in a purse and put it in a bag that contains a bag.
That's not.
That's true. I have to be honest with
It's
you.
true.
That's
On Sunday
true.
like this, if you see where my mom keeps her phone, I'm saying it's a very long thing, no.
So before you search if you and collect the phone, she will cut it.
if her phone should ring on Sunday, it's 80%. I can assure you, it's 80% that she will not pick. I tell you.
On Sunday, just on
I
Sunday.
tell you.
Wow.
Is it? Chimeze mentions bag inside bag. It's true.
Yeah, we have somebody has picked. Good afternoon.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Happy birthday to your daughter, Tolu.
Thank you.
Long life and prosperity. Don't worry.
Amen.
You will know the person talking. You're on to Lagoon Radio.
Oh,
Lagoon Radio. Tinuke. Your sister.
thank you, darling. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Tinuke actually sent in your number.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm grateful.
You're
How are you?
welcome.
Thank you for visiting us the other day. We appreciate
Actually,
Don't
this
worry,
is
when next you come, Grandma will make vegetable for you.
Grandma,
General is
Grandma
now
will make
personal.
vegetable for you.
okay. Grandma is not.
Okay, there are so many people there.
Yes, Tinuke is not.
I can hear voices at the background.
Exactly. We are live.
on
We're
radio.
live on
You are live
radio.
on radio.
Hi, thank you, everyone. We
Yes.
appreciate you. Thank you for your love.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, darling. I really
Tinuke
appreciate
actually
you.
sent in your number. She told us to call you. Yes.
Thank you.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
You so much. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're
Definitely
welcome.
I give her your message when I get home.
Okay. Do you have Lagoon Radio app on your phone?
What do you say?
Do you have Lagoon Radio application on your phone?
Yes, I used to have it, but I uninstalled it.
Oh, please reinstall it.
I'll do that again. I think I'll do that. For this you have done now.
Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Three bossa for you. Bossa.
Thank you, Lagoon. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wow, that was a very good one. Yes, she said she's going to install Lagoon Radio app on her phone. Good to hear that. Yeah, this is
But
well.
wait, these are covered about that. So you didn't tell us that you're going somewhere to eat food. She just tell us.
Me? Excuse me.
We're going to tell grandma that you visited the other time.
Oh,
you know that
Tinuke,
food you guys
right?
get this-
It was
No, Tinuke, she was saying about you.
she thought it was Tinuke that was on the phone.
Yeah,
I think it was from general to personal.
exactly. Yeah, thank you guys. This is where we'll be drawing the curtain of today's afternoon drive show. I hope you had enough fun on the show. If you're just joining, guys, you missed. I have to be honest with you, but you can catch up live on Facebook and on YouTube. You can catch up all we've been discussing, all we've talked about. You can watch us live and direct there. Thank you for being part of the show, and remember to spread the gospel. Tell your friends about Lagoon Radio. It's your #1 online gospel radio in Nigeria, your undiluted gospel radio. Everything you want is always here. You can download the Lagoon Radio app on your Google Play Store or iOS, and follow us on all our social media handles on Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria, and Instagram, Lagoon Radio NG. And you can also listen via the website www.lagoonradio.ng. Thank you, Chimeze.
Yes, thank you everyone for listening to us. We hope that, yes, we believe that we've made you smile this afternoon.
Yeah, we believe so. Thank you, Shegun.
You have a blessed and fruitful day.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes.
Okay, thank you, country people. Hope you guys are good. Hope you are
Ogbonge.
good.
Did I press the wrong button? Did I press the wrong button?
Person used to change in every show.
Yeah, thank you guys. Really appreciate you. By 3 p.m., Igirigi will be coming live. Stay
Me.
Igirigi will be coming live with Tochuku. Stay connected. Don't go anywhere.
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
Happy birthday, welcome to life. Brother, oh, it's your birthday. Sister, oh, it's your birthday. Anytime Jesus, it's your birthday.